Okay, welcome back. I'm Wrath, and this is the continuing series of my Let's Play for the Fallout series, starting, of course, from Fallout 1 and going all the way through Fallout New Vegas. In our last episode, I believe that was episode 7, this will be episode 8, we finished up pretty much everything in Junktown, and I was heading to the hub here, and I did run down there to sell off some of my gear, and there's a bunch of story stuff to go on there, but I'm not really ready to do that yet because we're running low on time. And Necropolis is, from the information that I got, Necropolis is where the actual the actual place that we need to go to get our water chip. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to go ahead and make a trip there now. I've got myself all suited up and ready to go, got all my my armor and weapons, and we're going to go ahead and hit that now, but we're not going to turn it in until it's closer to the actual time. Mostly because I've got an abundance of weapons and ammunition. And so we're just going to load up and rock and roll. Okay, so I'm not even going to talk to these guys. I'm just going to straight pop them. Because they're nothing but trouble. And we're going to want to run this place pretty quickly. Another step forward. So I'm basically just trying to burn through this 9mm ammo that I've got that's mostly worthless to me. There goes dog breath, or dog meat. Now I've got to be careful, because with dog meat in the way, it will be difficult to get a clean shot with the burst fire. And of course my dogs are all acting up, so you'll get to hear them in the background as they play with each other. Okay, so that basically ends those guys. I don't actually think these guys have anything of value. No, yeah, most of them don't. And I'm gonna have to start being real picky and choosy about what I actually pick up. But I may just start making a stockpile. Okay, here's some more of these guys. Let's get up close and just start wailing away at them, because all these guys in this first area are just completely hostile. And that's my dog Chewy. He is quite the little rambunctious guy. Oh, finally you want to get in the fight. I thought that guy was going to wait forever to fight. That's one of the things I really disliked about this first version of the game was the fact that when you give your allies some equipment, you have to trade it to them, and more often than not, you're basically, they don't get anything extra to trade to you, so more often than not, they're just full of junk. Or you have to give them stuff and you can never get it back. So it's sort of wasted. So, boy, I am making a mess of these guys, and happy to do it. A bunch more of them over there, too. Oh, he died. Anything on this one? Mostly right now I'm checking them just because occasionally some of them do have stuff. Oh! You weren't dead! It's Trixie! Allow me to fix that for you! Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and roll up on these guys. God, the dogs! My neighbors are having a party, so of course the dogs think that it's a party for them. Boy, I just ripped these guys up. Just wading through the undead with my submachine gun, and since undead are not really these ghouls, they're not really undead, they're just very unfortunate people. But since the ghouls don't wear armor, they die fairly quickly against hollow point ammunition. That's right, eat him! Good boy. And I'm intentionally trying to aim away from anybody in my party so that I don't accidentally maim somebody with this submachine gun. Okay. Good doggy. Oh! Don't hit my dog! You undead piece of crud. That's my dog. Think you're hot shit and you frickin' smack my dog? That's right, good boy. Show that undead creep who's boss. Get him! Get him, dog meat! Get him! Good boy. Alright. Now, one of the downsides is this city will, after I finish up here, this city will basically get filled with super mutants. So I only really get one shot at looting this cleanly before the next visit's going to be a bit of a pain in the butt. So we're going to just light these guys up. Oh, come on, dogs. Be quiet. Quiet. You know what that is. So of course now we're engaging all these ghouls, and I think there's actually some decent loot in there. Don't you hit my frickin' dog. Oh, they're out of range. Yeah, they're pretty single-minded. They really are just kind of like zombies. And another one bites the dust. Okay. Alright, that clears all the guys up there. Let's go in the buildings here. Make a big bloody mess of him. Oh yeah! That's my dog. Shoot him in the face. There we got more attention. Oh, dog meat, no! Gotta protect dog meat. Now we're gonna go around the other way. Sorry, these battles could be a little bit faster. But unfortunately that was the one downside of this game, is how slow the combat was, especially when you got into these long drawn out fights. It's actually something that was a measure of an issue for both the first and the second game, was that you ended up having these long combat sequences which can add which can make things a little bit frustrating. Yeah, so here comes some more trouble. Let's hope he goes after that guy over there. I don't know if that guy's gonna come to us. Dog meat is fast. Oh, here he comes. I'm sorry I'm not giving a lot of commentary. I'd like to know how a lot of you other people feel about the Fallout series in general, and which game you think was the best contribution of the series. I mean, obviously, you know, the first game started the whole thing, and so therefore it carries a certain measure of importance because it set the stage in its entirety. But you know, it's not the only part of the story. Okay. Nothing there. Alright. I'll take that. Don't care about the flares. Okay. Okay. Science then. Alright, so let's go object to object here real quick, see if there's anything worth taking along here. Oh, yep, some stim packs. Always important to grab those. That's sort of why I like to clear these levels. Now, I'm probably not going to get too far in this area until we, you know, so this area may take multiple episodes. We can throw those away later if we don't need them. But it is important to, you know, I'm a fair bit of a completionist, so I tend to obsess over these little details of, oh, what's in here and what's in there, and finding everything I can. It's one of the things, the random encounters in this game were always really good, because the first time I played through this game, I actually got a random event where I got the super good BB gun, which is insanely powerful. It does 25 points of damage every single time, you know, not counting armor. So, I mean, that doesn't sound like a lot, but when you think about it, you know, on those ghouls, it's 25 points a shot every single time, and the thing carried like 100 rounds. So it was largely unstoppable. It was, when I came through this area, it was like my go-to weapon for just eliminating everything in my path. Alright, so we know that ladder goes up to the above areas. There's little critters around. Yeah, there's all sorts of, and that one goes up to the same area, so we're not going to bother with those. We may come back through those later, but we already know that nothing that's down there is going to be of any use to us. So we'll go ahead and just press on to the next area up here. Oh, don't shoot! Okay. If you convince me not to. Thank you for not shooting first. Can I help you with anything? Yes, we're looking for water. It's controlled by Set and his ghouls. We are a much more peaceful group, which disgusts Set. Who is Set? Set is a ghoul like us, but he has assumed a certain amount of power in the above-ground world. He is an oaf. Okay. He does not speak of it, however. Set is afraid not to have enough people to defend Necropolis if it ever needed it. So he gives us what water we need. Where does your water come from? Up until recently, we pumped our water from the ground. with a pump in the watershed. Until recently, what happened that changed things? Lately, I've heard rumors that someone has taken over the control of the watershed. However, our rations are still being delivered for some reason. How do I get to the watershed? Watershed is the north. You'll need to take the sewers to get there. Thank you. You aren't thinking about taking the water chip from us, are you? Of course, my people need the water chip to survive. If you take the water chip from us, then we will all die. With our water pump broken, we need it to survive. Is it possible for it to be fixed? It may be difficult. The parts needed to fix the pump were lost in the sewers under the watershed. Why is that so difficult? The sewers are filled with monsters, and none of my people who were sent to retrieve the parts came back. Are you willing to retrieve the parts so the water pump can be fixed? Yes. Okay. Alright, I'll be on my way then. Actually, do you have anything to barter? Not yet. Okay. Talk to you. Okay. Oh, there's a med pack, a stim pack there. You always gotta look for those things that are laying around. Alright, so let's go start here. Alright, so we'll go up here and see what's above ground here. Okay, so let's see. Oh, Dogmeat's already on the attack. He's not even waiting. Can we talk to this guy? What are you doing here? Answer wisely, this could be your only chance. I'm looking for your boss. That one, these ones are armed. Let's talk to these guys. Well, you guys were given plenty of warning. And booyah! Well, that was the end of that. Oh. Stop the combat. Thank you. He's got a knife. He's got a knife. A knife. You guys attacked woefully unprepared. What was it that was so important for you to take? For you to... A bunch of booze. Really? You were willing to die over a bunch of booze. Get all your buddies killed for your drinking habit. My God. How sad is that? Already have lockpicks, don't need more. Don't need more of those. So let's go see what gun that other one had. We'll take that gun just in case Tycho needs one. Alright, so we're gonna see if we can just walk out here like nothing frickin' happened. But that'll have to wait because we're at about 32 minutes. So I will catch you in the next episode. Until then, I'll catch you on the flip side.